Hi, everybody. It's Wendy from Personally Yours by Wendy. If you are catching this part of the video, you are catching the replay, #replay. I'm going to pull us up over here, and then we will get started. How is everybody? Does anybody have any good plans for the weekend? Let's see. Say hello when you pop in, so I know you're here. I don't know that comments are working today, but we will see. Am I live in the right spot? There we are. There we are. Let's see. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Samshine. What's going on, everybody? What is happening? So, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Deanna Martin. See, two names. I got to use both. Hi, Jane Ann. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody is having a good Friday. I've changed what I'm making about 6 times. I don't know what I'm making. We might do a little bit of everything. We're not on a time crunch, right? So, hi, Steph. So, I think we're going to start. I have this little martini glass. Hi, Eliza. Hi, Brenda. I have this little martini glass. We are going to decoupage it, and we're going to go from there. I have an idea, but until we start, I'm not going to know. So let's just start. I cut out from this napkin just some of the flowers like that. Can you guys see okay? Thanks, Tesha. Can you guys see okay? Let me know if you can see okay. And sorry, I was distracted because I don't know, somebody's talking out in the hallway. So let's start with that, and we're going to go from there. We are going to decoupage the inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decoupage the flowers on the inside. I'm going to dry it, and then we're going to put white paint over it, and then I'm going to decoupage it again. It shouldn't be too long. Hi, Barbara, because it's a small glass. And we'll go from there, because I'm not sure. And we'll just hang out and talk and chit-chat. How does that sound? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I had a couple things planned, and then I was like, And then I saw this glass sitting over there. I was like, oh, okay, let's try that. But I do have 3 other things just in case. So I think I can see comments. Wow, what? That I don't actually know what I'm doing? All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of Mod Podge on the inside of the glass. I'm going to pick up my flour. Now, you want to make sure that you put your flour on with the ink facing out. So, like, this side's darker, this side's lighter. You want to put it this way. Tap it gently because it is a napkin. And I'm just tapping it very lightly with my finger. And I think this should come out pretty good, hopefully. Here's hoping. Here is hoping. So I'm just thin coat of Mod Podge. Thin. We'll take our next flower. I'll move that one up a little bit. Tap. Tap it down like this. Yeah, it will be good to chat and craft, right? Hi, Jill. No, I wasn't hanging out with anybody all day. Carly went home this morning. I don't know what I wanted to, I didn't, I don't know. That's it. I don't know. It is going to be what it's going to be, and it's going to be pretty. I can tell you it's going to be pretty. That's about it. I put a lot of pressure on myself, and today I was like, you know what? No pressure. No pressure. We're going to have fun. I'm just going over very lightly. I don't know. Right? I know. But sometimes we have to switch it up a little bit and just fly by the seat of our pants, which is what I'm doing right now. And hopefully it comes out good. Hopefully it comes out good. I think it will. What could be bad? We have blue chinoiserie napkins. It can't be bad. I can't believe you said I'm being weird. Rude. Let's put a couple more. Let's put this one. I'm going to overlap a few, and then I'm going to cut a few more. Hold on. Let's get this one down here. I'm going to overlap. Just want to see where I want it. Right here. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Sometimes we just have to fly by the seat of our pants. And everything will be fine. Thank you, Tesha. I appreciate that. If this comes out how I envision, it's going to be very cute, but I'm not sure. We're going to see. Oh, we need a few more. Yeah, see how pretty that looks already? And the Mod Podge is still wet, and I still have to put a coat of paint, but let's cut out a few more flowers. I'm just going around. I'm going to say I'm fussy cutting, but I'm not even. I'm just doing a little of this and a little of that. I'm not concerned about being very precise, because I'm going to put white paint over it. No pressure. That's right, Steph. No pressure. Let's see. Where do we want that one? Let's put that one right here. Put it long ways. I'm hoping that this comes out how I think it's gonna. I truly, truly hope. Let's put it this way. And when I'm pressing the napkin, I'm being very gentle, and I'm making sure I don't have glue on my fingers, because the napkin will rip. You have to be gentle with it. Gentle, gentle. I use these scissors, these Fiskars. I mean, I could use an actual pair of I really should get a pair of cuticle scissors, because I think that would be beneficial. Let's cut a couple more. I think cuticle scissors, you know, the ones with the round, like the curved edge? No, these are no good. Those Fiskars are no good, but these are good. the cuticle scissors that have the curved edge, I think would be really good for this. I should get a pair of those. I don't fussy cut too much because I usually cut everything on my machine. But you can't cut a napkin on your machine. I mean, I haven't had success doing it. If anybody else has, let me know, and let me know your secret, because I have not had success cutting napkins on my silhouette. I don't think you can, because you can't attach it to the mat because it will rip. And if you tape it to a piece of paper, you still have to cut through the napkin first. So I don't think that it would work. But if anybody has had success, let me know. And let me know your trick. Hi, Scylla. How are you? Okay, we're going to put this one here. And if it comes up over the glass a little bit, that's okay. I can sand it off. Once it's sealed, I can sand it off. So far, I'm being very gentle with my brush. I'm doing it very gingerly. Oh, I'm glad you slept, Tanya. Do you feel refreshed, fresh as a daisy? So again, I'm just cutting another one out. And I think this napkin is, I don't know where this napkin's from. It's either from Hobby Lobby or Amazon. Hi, Deneen. Okay. We're almost done now. See, it went quick. It went quick. I'm going to put this one here. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, I need a piece there, and a little piece there. Let's do it. Is Carly on? Hi, Carly. Did you have a good flight? A good flight home? Everything went smooth. Did you pick up Moose? I want to know what he did when he saw you. Did you see it, Ray? Raymond? Ray? What? Who said that? What? No. Do you know where it's from, Raymond? Can you guys hear me okay with my AirPod in? I always wonder. Hi, Mary. Hi, Ginger. Yes, it's a short martini glass. I had a plan and I changed my plan, and this is where we wound up because I saw this, it was on the counter. I was like, oh, let's use that. Here we are. It's anybody's guess. So I'm going to let this come over the top of the glass. Like I said, I can always sand it off after it's all sealed. And I like it better when it is overlapped. So let's get some of these leaves in there. Hi, Jan. She does hug me. She did hug me. She did hug me. I'm saying the truth. She did. She might tell you she didn't, but she did. I mean, I might have held on a little bit, like a second or two too long, but she did hug me. We had a really good dinner, really good dessert. We had chocolate ravioli filled with vergote. and fresh fruit. Oh, so good. So good. Does he smell good, Carly? They gave him a bath before you picked him up. They're going to miss him. The alpacas are going to miss him. They're not going to know. Now, he's been there for a while. He made friends. Oh, nope. I don't know. There's nothing to see here. Sorry, I forgot. I was excited about it. Jeez. Okay, let's see how this looks from the outside. Oh, it looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to put this one here, and then I think that we're good because I'll leave this area open. It's just going to have white paint, and I think it will be good. Let's put this one down here. Overlap. A little bit of, okay. I need something right down there at the bottom because I don't want the bottom to look lonely. Listen. Okay. Let's see now. I might need one more. What? Who said that? Wait, what happened? Wait, say it again, Ginger, and tell me why it happened because I hope I want to avoid that if I can. What kind of napkin was it? That is the truth, Ginger. Wait, Ginger, tell me what happened. I'm going to keep looking. Hi, Carol. I miss you. Okay, we're good. I like the way it looks. I'm going to coat it with a coat of Mod. Do I want to put one there? I'm going all the way to the top, guys. I can't leave it like that. I don't want to leave it like that. I can leave it like that, but I don't want to. Or do I want to? I think once the white paint is on there, it might look cool. I'm going to leave it. We're going to see. You know what? It's an experiment. We're experimenting. Really? It's really... You never know, the ink will bleed. Oh, boy. Well, I hope it doesn't bleed. How about that? I don't think this is going to bleed because I'm just Mod Podging it on the glass. It's not bleeding on the glass, and I'm putting the paint over it. So we will see. I'm just going over all my pieces to make sure they're stuck. I'm not pressing too hard. I just want to make sure everything's covered in a coat of Mod Podge. I have no idea why it happened. It was the blue toile napkin, the dye bled pink. That's odd. Did it bleed with the Mod Podge? Were you using Mod Podge? I mean, sometimes I get bleed, but that's usually when I print, not from a napkin. When I print, and it makes sense when I print because it's ink. Some dyes will do that. The napkin, if you're real careful about not using a lot of Mod Podge. just going through. Let me look at it. I like the way it looks. All right, we're just going to give it a minute to dry by itself, and then I'm going to hit it with the heat gun. I just want to give it like a minute to dry by itself. Some days, yeah. Yes, and it turned the white napkin pink as well. Hi, Lambrina. That's so unusual. It was the moisture in the glue that caused the ink to bleed. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to see. I don't know where this, let's see if there's a name. Sometimes there's a name. Creative converting. Creative converting. That's what it says at the bottom of the napkin. It looks pretty cool. So we're going to see what it looks like with the white. So we're going to have to put the white paint, let that dry, and then put another coat of Mod Podge, and we'll be good. We're not putting anything in the glass that's going to be wet or anything like that. We're going to put some clay in there. I know. I have pinks. I have pink as well, but I was going to do the pink. You'll see. Hi, Janelle. I was going to do the pink, and I have the pink. This is what we were going to do. We were going to do this, and then I changed my mind. So I started blinging it. I didn't finish blinging it. I gold leafed the cone. I did all the things, and I was like, no, no, I changed my mind. Covering the bunny with liquid pearls. Oh, okay. I'll have to go look. I will have to go look. What were you decoupaging on, AAA? Wait, who did it happen to? Did it happen to AAA or Ginger or both? I'm looking at myself here. I look crazy. All right, let's hit this with the heat gun. If you don't like the sound of the heat gun, yes, I gold leafed this kind of cone. Okay, send me a picture. Sorry if that's loud. Okay, a flock bunny. I'm like, why is it turning colors? It's my finger on the outside of the glass. Okay, well, Steph, stay tuned. I got something else to show you soon. So I got my label printer today, which means that my live sale will be soon. So let's talk about that a little bit. So I'm gonna do a live sale. I'm only gonna do a few items at a time because I think shipping will be overwhelming to me. Hi, Regina. Hi, Caroline. I think that shipping will be overwhelming to me, so I want to do a little bit at a time. So I think that's the best way for me to do it. That I'll feel comfortable. Hold on, I'm looking for that I will feel comfortable. And so we're going to see how that goes. And then I won't let it get like this. I'll sell them as I make them. If anybody wants anything, maybe, sort of. I don't know. It's like putting one of your kids up for adoption. That's how I feel. It's like putting one of your kids like, well, what am I going to do? I got to do it. Hi, Tina. How you doing, hon? Yeah, I usually, when I print an image, so they're talking about napkins though, Susan. So when I print an image and I know I am going to decoupage it, I put down a layer of Mod Podge, I lay my item on, then I take it outside and spray it with a sealer so that when I put my next coat of Mod Podge, nothing bleeds. But I have several friends on here that have told me that they print on their inkjet printer and nothing bleeds. It's amazing to me. Hi, Jolene. Hi, Jan. I'm going to be showing you things in a little while, so if you don't want to see them, you better leave. I'm just telling you right now. I'm giving you fair warning. Don't say I didn't tell you. Is this loud, guys? Oh, good, Tina. Is this loud? I do, Caroline. I still have my lemon cake. That's not going for sale. Okay. Thanks, Laura. Thank you, G. Yeah. What? Jan's going to go like this. So normally, if I knew what I was going to do, I would have had this done before, but I changed my mind. So there's that. Let me just put all my oils of my hands on here. What could go wrong? Okay, we're almost dry. And then I'm going to put a coat of white chalk paint. We're going to dry that. I'll put another coat of Mod Podge, and then we will carry on. Okay? We are going to use clay today. I mean, the clay stuff is already dry, but if you need to see how I did it, I can show you, but I think it's going to be self-explanatory. I just want to make sure it's dry enough so that when I put this on, we don't run into like anything bubbling. Ritz! Hi, Ritz! I miss your face. All right. You know what? Let's not mess around. Let's get a new paintbrush since I'm using white paint. Let's not mess around at all. I'm not messing around. Let me get a new brush. Okay, here goes nothing. If this doesn't work, I have a plan B. Don't worry. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do, I'm going to add, guys, I'm going to add a little bit of water to this paint. Hold on a second. Let me go add some water to it. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I am back. I bet all your brushes so nice and I mean, they are clean, but I wanted like a new brush. that didn't have anything in it from previous. I think I might have put too much water. Don't worry, as soon as I open this, it'll thicken up. Sounds a little watery, doesn't it? I'm going to see right now. It's working. It's working. I'll show you in a minute. I'm doing a light coat, and I think we'll do one more. Veronica! Hi there. How are you? Long time no see. Long time no talk. So let's see. I'm getting a little giddy because I think it's gonna work. Getting a little giddy because I think it's gonna work. Okay, let's let this dry for a minute, and then I'll put the heat to it. We'll talk in the meantime. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, it's looking pretty good, guys. I think one more coat, and chalk paint dries really fast, so we're in good shape. So this is what I did. I got the glass. I cleaned the inside of the glass with rubbing alcohol. I put Mod Podge, a thin coat. I cut out my napkin. You don't have to cut around. You can do whatever you want with your napkin. You can tear it. You can use the water method. I just cut around the flowers, but it doesn't matter because, see, I layered some on top of each other here. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that you're better. Okay, Steph. So thin coat of Mod Podge. And then I just put the napkin pieces on. I tapped them with my finger, made sure my finger was clean. And then I put another, after it was all on, then I put a thin coat of Mod Podge over. I dried it. Now we're doing the chalk paint. And it's almost dry. I'm going to put the heat gun to it real quick. Chill. Chill. So what has happened to me before doing something like this, and I'm not, to tell you the truth, I don't remember what I did to make it happen, and I don't want it to happen. I think if you don't let it dry and you put the paint on too quick after the Mod Podge, you will get a crackling effect, and I don't want that. So I just want to make sure everything is dry before I do the next coat, because I do not want a crackling effect. So I'm just putting one more coat. Now, this is not the prettiest on the inside, but there's going to be stuff going in here. So I think we will be in good shape. Think we will be in good shape. I'm just filling in. I'll show you what the inside looks like. You can use any glass. Go to the Dollar Tree, get yourself any glass, and you can do this. Any napkin that you have, that you like, florals, chinoiserie, anything. Okay, I just want to get around the edge here. Hi, Shannon. Okay, so I think, so excited. Just want to get around there. Make sure everything looks covered. Okay, I'm going to show it to you. So this is what the inside looks like. It is not pretty, but it is covered. As soon as this dries, we're going to put a coat of Mod Podge over it. Oh, my comments aren't moving here at all. We're going to put a coat of Mod Podge over it, and then it will be done. It'll be sealed and done. We don't need any more of this, right? Let me think. No. Put that in the water. So let's let this dry. I want to give it a minute to dry by itself, and then I'll hit it with the heat. And in the meantime, what do I want to do next? All right, let's do this, because this is going to go on another. So I just used a flower mold that I got on Amazon. It's actually a candle mold. Hi, Shell. It's actually a candle mold. I just put the pink clay in it. And we're going to use this as an ice cream. First, we're going to shade it. So let's shade it. We'll shade it while I'm waiting for that to dry a little bit. And then we'll keep going. James Charles mini palette. Who knows how old that is? Old. Kimchi. I don't want that one. I know I have another one in here. Morphe. Okay. Let me get a brush. Get this brush. Get this brush. Get this brush. Thanks, Deneen. I don't know what's happening here. Hi, Nikki B. Okay, I'm seeing some stuff. I'm just going to do little light pink, little hot pink, little light pink, little hot pink. It gives me anxiety. I'm just going to go around the edges of the flower. Just trying to hit the high points. I'm not a big shader. It's not something that I do a lot. So just going to do a little bit because the flower is a little flat because it's got so many impressions in it. It's a little flat when it's all one color. So you definitely need to shade it. All right, let's just blend it in. I shouldn't have blended it in with the brush that had purple on it, though. That's not good. That's bad. Lucky for me. I have another one that I shaded already. I don't like that at all. Let me see if I have another one. Hold, please. I know I have another one here somewhere. Yes. And we have that. Okay. Okay. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Let's clean that. Yeah, how about we don't use that one at all? How about that? We just use these. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that's pink. These are both pink. So I did this one already. And we'll do this one. I don't need both, but you never know. This pink is very bright. What do you do way too much? Or okay, that's much better. There's no purple. Let me get a little bit more dark down here, and then I'll blend that in. There we go. Much better. Hi, Lydia. Yeah, that was bad. It was bad. I don't know what I could do with that one. I might be able to paint that and save it. I don't think I need to save it. I think it's just got to go. It's got to go. Okay, so now my cup's almost dry, but I want to wait for it to dry a little bit more. So what we'll do here is, do I have to shade anything else? No. What we will do here is I'm going to take some of these sugar stones, the really tiny, tiny stones, and I'm just going to go around. Wendy Brown, how are you? How are you feeling? How are the kids treating you? We're going to go. I'm going to take some Quick and Thick. I'm going to put it on my parchment here, and I'm going to take a thin brush and do it. The color on what, Shell? I was using makeup to shade that. I could, but I don't know how that's going to look, Jamie, because it's pink, and it's going to look like, oh, you shaded the pink flower purple. Hi, Michelle. Okay. I'm putting this here because I'm going to use the little stones, and I don't want them going all over. We're going to get a tiny paintbrush. I'm just going to go over some of the high areas, right like this. I'll show you. We're just in here. This is what I normally do when I'm practicing something, when I'm not sure what I'm doing. So you're just sitting here with me doing it. I hear you. I could probably use a baby wipe, but I have another one, so I'm okay. I have two. So I just put the glue right on the edge there, see? And I'm just going to hit it with these. And they'll only stick to where the glue is. And that's what it looks like. Well, we don't want to put our felt in the glue. Do as I say, not as I do. We don't want to put our felt in the glue. I guess I could paint over. I could paint it. I certainly could paint it. We'll see. We will see. So I'm just doing some high points. I'm not going to do a whole bunch. I want it to really stand out. So I don't want to do a whole bunch. If you like a lot, by all means do a lot. Mine is not the only way. It's just the way I like to do it. I'm going to go over here a little bit. I'm just following the curve of the flower. I can get the mold if you want to see it when I'm done here. It's right outside this door. Just a little bit. And then this is going to become the top to that ice cream. And we'll put a cherry on top, tie a bow around it. And that's is cute for a tier tray. Just decor. You can add it to other things. Thanks, Shell. It's so sparkly, right, Nikki? It's so sparkly. These are just the sugar stones. Let me add one more to the top, and I think we're going to call it. And then if I want to add more, I can once it's on there. And once it dries, it's not going to be so obvious because right now you're seeing the glue, but once it dries, the glue will be clear and it'll just be the stones. Isn't it so pretty? All right, one more. Let's go here. I love these stones. I think, is Maricela here? I think Maricela carries these. I got the ones I have now that I'm using were from Tina. But I'm pretty sure. Carly, are you here? Does Maricela carry these? All right, so we're going to let this dry. You'll see by the time we're done here and it's dry, we'll see if I need more. But I don't think that I will. Let's just do a couple more. Since I have the glue here, why waste it? Just following the edge. Yeah, I don't want to do too much. Okay, we're good with that. Let's see. My cup is dry. Let's hit it with the dryer one more time and then put our Mod Podge in it, and then we can continue. Pink and sparkle. Let me fold this over so we don't get glue. I'm pretty sure she has them. Thank you, Scylla. Let's hit this. Still wet in a few areas. Thanks, Bam. Thanks, everybody. Okay. Looks good. Let's put another coat. Thanks, Lambrina. Let's put another coat. Use our other clean brush. And this is going to be a thicker coat because this is my last one. This is just to seal it in. And like I said, we're not going to see this, hopefully. My plan is not to see any of it, but if it comes to I have to cover something up so you don't see the inside, we will. I'm putting a nice generous coat over, so it's Mod Podge napkin, then Mod Podge over, then 2 coats of chalk paint, thin coats, not thick, and then the last coat is a thicker coat of Mod Podge. Just want to make sure I got everything covered. Make sure if you're going to do it this way that you face your napkin out so it's nice and bright like that. And that's it. Let's let that dry. We're done. We are done. I'm going to need this. So now, all right, where is it? Where is it? Okay, I got to cut another one of these. Let me clean my brush. Thanks, Kim. Yes, Mod Podge. Mod Podge. I mean, Raymond, I'm thinking you could probably make plates like that. Okay, let's continue on. So I really want, do I want to show you or I don't want to show you? All right. We were just going to do this, but we're not just going to do this. So I just have a plain cone and I covered it with this bling. And I have several different kinds. I will show you the bling. And then I couldn't decide, did I want to put a flower, which I love, right? A flower. Or is this the right one? No, this is the right one. Or if I wanted to put an ice cream that was decoupaged with one of those flowers. So this is one, and I like the way that looks, but then it looks also good. This is what happens. It also looks good with 2 scoops like that. And then I saw the glass and I said, I really like the way the blue looks, although I want to keep doing the pink. So we're going to do the pink. And then I have the blue one. And we're going to do a couple more blue ice creams to go in here. A couple more ice creams to go in here with the flower decoupaged on it. And then that's going to go there. And then I also did a macaron to go in there. Well, these weren't to go in there because I just decided to do this. I was playing around with how the decoupage was going to look on my ice cream scoops. So that's what we're going to do. And then I also have, so this is the pink one. See here, my pink ran on this one. So what I did was I just put the Mod Podge underneath. I didn't try to go over it and then spray polyacrylic sealer over it because it runs. But this was also on, I printed this on tissue paper. This is not a napkin. I printed this on tissue paper. So we're just going to use that side. So let's cut. Oh, and then we have this ice cream. And this ice cream cutter is from Denise. Somebody help me. Denise at, oh, I can't think of it. It left me. Sam, do you know? Does anybody know Denise? Why can't I think of it? Wrong scissor. You know what? One of my cones had a name imprinted on it, and I went over it with gold foil. Let me see if I can see it. These are my last ones, too. This one was from Dashing Door Decor. And I think some of the other ones might have been from Crafty Ma'am. From a long time ago, though. No, not that, Denise. Yes, Evie Dene. Thanks, Eliza. Evie Dene's creation. She has this cutter. So I just used her cutter, and this clay has been dry for a long, long time. I made another one to use, and it's still a little wet. Now, is it ideal to Mod Podge on wet clay? I'll tell you no, and I'll tell you why. I think it's fine on surfaces like this, because when this shrinks, it's like it's not smooth. But if you try to Mod Podge, I got some of the cones from you for sure, and then some other ones are imprinted with a name on the bottom, and I think they were from Dashing Door Decor, but I didn't love that there was a name on the bottom of it. But I mean, it's fine. It's all the way, it's at the bottom in little writing. So I just covered it with the gold foil. What was I saying? Hold on, I lost my train of thought. But if you Mod Podge on a flat surface, so I'm going to Mod Podge one of these flowers onto my wet one, and then we'll take pictures of it in a few days and say it's going to, I'm 99% sure that it's going to wrinkle. So we'll see. We will see what happens. And it's okay if it does. I'll just make another. I just cut that cone out yesterday, so it's definitely not fully dry. So I'm cutting around the flower. Now I'm trying to be a little neater, although you really won't see it. The white will melt into the white of the ice cream, but I just want it as close as I can get it. I'll hold it up in a second so you can see. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to take an ice cream. I have a couple. These are still a little bit wet. I mean, if I squish it, it'll squish, but it's dry enough for me to do this. And all you do, same way you would decoupage anything. Pick the spot where you want it. I'm going to go right here. Put your Mod Podge on. Now, I am not going to go over this, so I want to make sure that I have, oh, I could go over it. This is the napkin. See, that's the difference. Like when I print, I can't go over it. The napkin, I can go over it, but we'll see. And just push it. Gently, 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 gently. Let me get something to rub it. I'm just going to put this, it's just parchment. I'm just going to hold it and just rub it on. I'm going to go over it very lightly. Thin coat. Like I said, I will not do this with the pink because the pink I printed. This blue is the napkin that you saw me cutting from before. And then I'm just going to go over it so that everything looks the same. Not that you can see it, but just in case. So we're going to let that dry. And it will dry like that. So how many do I need? I'm going to put a little clay in the bottom. We're going to put the 2 scoops, the macaron, and the ice cream cone sticking out the back. Tried to go onto clay, waited till it was dry first, and it still got wrinkly? Really? Yes, AAA. I just don't have one in here. Unless, do I? No, I don't. Now I'm going to use this again, so I'm just going to clean off the glue. And I'm going to we're going to let that dry. And let's go to do the cone, and I'll show you some other trims that I have that we can put on the cones. And we'll take it up a notch. So, any questions? Plastic card plate. Yep. Hi, Alyssa. Okay. These are all from Amazon. I will link them. Hi, Beth. When we're done. So here's one. This is AB. Jan, close your eyes. Now's the time to close your eyes, Jan. This is AB. And they have the danglies, which is what I liked about it. Then we have this one, which is on the cone I showed you before. Is there a higher knot? You're funny, Jamie. This is the one I showed you before. That's on this cone. I mean, she looks like a little belly dancer, doesn't she? Look at her. So that one. And then there's this one. So I thought that I was going to be able to do a big cone, which I have made already, but I don't think I'm going to have time. And I'm not really sure what I want to do to it yet, but then there's this one. And I thought that we would be able to put it on this cone. Like that. Right? I just love the way it moves. But then I also thought maybe we could put it at the bottom. I don't know. I'm not sure. So this one's going to be for another time. This one will be for another time. This is just a paper mache cone that I gold foiled. And this is a styrofoam cone that I wrapped the clay around. And then I drilled a hole in the piece of wood. But we'll go over that. We'll do that one. Because I'm not actually sure what I want to do to it. And then this one, I love. I love, love, love this one too. So these are all from Amazon. I will put the links after. And this one I love as well. And this one is, let me see if I could show you. Isn't that so pretty? And then like you could drape it like that a little bit. So I love these. Some of them are a little pricey, and some of them weren't too bad. But I will put them, and if you need, I told Jan, your eyes are supposed to be closed. You're not following the rules. So I will put these after. So let's work on this cone. So I'm going to let you guys choose which one do you want to put on this cone. I think I have one more. Hold on. Do I? I do. I have two more. Oh, this one's pretty. I'll be using these a lot this summer for sure. This one. That one's very pretty. And then, last but not least, this one. So you guys are going to pick. There's this one. What we're going to do on this cone. You love the pearls? I do too. There's this one. I love the movement of it. Okay, so on this, what bling do you want? Do you want this one? So it's this. Oh, Denise, we were just talking about you because I made this cone from your cutter, and I was telling them where I got it. Okay, so it's this bling. Or we already have this one, so we're not going to do this one again. Let me move it out of the way. Now, you can use this trim on a lot of things. You can put it on a pocketbook. You can do a lot of things with it, not just this, obviously. I mean, I'm sure that you know that, but. On this one, I don't know which one I'm putting. I don't know what I'm doing on this one yet. I'm either going to do the flower, or I'm going to do the blue, or I'm going to do more pink. I don't know yet. Here's this one. So this one we'll call Marquee. We're not using that one. So Marquee, round, pearl. This one is too long. We can't use that. Or the AB. So we have four choices. AB, Marquee, round, or pearl. Thank you, Scylla. Marquee. AB. AB. Marquee. So we have two ABs and a Marquee, and Sam said pearl. AB. Okay. AB it is. All right, we got AB. We're going to do AB. Let me just move this out of the way. So put these around the collars of your t-shirt right here, the shorter ones. Beautiful. Pocketbooks. I'm definitely doing a cake with one, cupcakes, you name it. Sky's the limit. It's fun. Have fun with it. Okay, let me put these back. Where's the AB? Let me put these back. Okay. All right, so we're working on the gold cone. I still have cream color cones. This one is on a cream color cone. And we're just going to go. Okay, I'm going to get some B7000. My hot glue is plugged in just for a tack. What are you saying, AAA? I got more for AB. So I'm just going to use my B7000. I'm going to get a little tack of glue just to hold it because it takes a bit for it to grab. All right, we're going to have to sit and hold it a minute. Which is why I did the other one. Oh, okay. I wanted to at least do this one with you. This one took me a little while, so I know this one's going to take me a little while. Because the glue doesn't grab it right away. I mean, it grabs it, but it's not dry, so you have to kind of go gingerly with it. Watching glue dry. Thank you. I gold foiled it with some sheets, the gold foil sheets. Then I sealed it. That's what we have. What time is it? I've only been on here for 45 minutes. No, an hour and 50. What is wrong with me? An hour and 15. Okay, just putting this on. Then we're going to get to our cut. I think I was a little ambitious here. I didn't realize that was going to take so long. Hey, AAA. It's pretty bad. Is it bad? Well, I'm just showing you that you got to be patient and patient. You got to be patient. That's it. Can't rush it. Can't rush it. That's it. Where's Marissa? Is she in here? I need side cutters, Marissa. My side cutters I broke today. Jan, what happened, Jan? Your eyes were closed and then you realized that you're supposed to say AB, so you didn't see. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. Be patient. Be patient with me, please. Okay, good. Well, yeah. That's part of where you live, isn't it? Everybody's like nice and laid back and chill. Oh, Mary. That's funny. No, side cutters, side cutters, side cutters. Thanks for that laugh. Side cutters. All right, come on. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Just want to make sure everything's even. Right at the top of that lip on the cone. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Are you getting used to your harness? She never had a harness before, but she is not a great walker. I mean, we should have got it way before now. But so we decided to get her harness instead of her wearing a collar, because she just is, lately, she actually chokes herself. So she didn't like it. When we put it on her, she started biting it and biting it. So I said, you know what, let's take the leash off of it and let her keep it on. And I'm surprised she's walking around with it. She's not trying to do anything. So this cuts beautifully with your cutters. It'll also cut with a sharp scissor. You want to cut in between the rhinestones. And if you get it, you'll see what I mean. And we're almost there. See how dark it got when it dried? All right, let's just give that a second to dry, and then you guys can't hear it because I have my AirPod in, but it just going around, making sure it's stuck. Definitely, she hadn't worn a car for a long time. Yeah. Well, when she goes in the car seat, I would attach it to her collar. She was really good about her car seat. So, okay. So now we can choose what we want to put in here. We can I have pink, which I can add I can add the pink one too, except it's not going to be as stark because it's pink. It's not white. I have another white. I have another white here. Or we can do the blue. These are going in the cup though, so I can make more for this. But look how pretty. Now, when I do my ice creams, I'll show you what I do. I use the ice cream mold, right? I have 3 different ones. I use them interchangeably. Sometimes I use one, so whatever I grab, okay? After they're dry, a little, but this is still wet inside, I hollow out the bottom, see? I hollow it out so that it's like a real ice cream when you push it down, so that it sits nicely, because that is not how ice cream is. It doesn't sit like that on top. So I hollow the bottom out so that it sits nicely and they like nest. Okay. So that's what we have. Let's work on, is this dry? I really want to work on this. I'm going to hit it with the heat gun one more time so it's dry and we can start working on it. Oh, it's cracking, which actually doesn't look bad, I have to tell you, because you can only see the crackle where the white paint is. You can't see it through the... If I didn't hit it with the heat, it would have probably been fine. That's okay. Doesn't look bad. It's fine. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to get some white clay. We're going to put our stuff in here. Let's get some white clay. Take my rings off. So we're just going to put some white clay in the bottom. I do too, Denise. I do too. But I do like the blue. I like them both for different reasons. So what are we going to put? I think we could put this. I think that looks pretty. I don't know. There's so many things you can do. I think even just a pink ice cream with a cherry on top. Yeah, we'll look at that in a minute. Hi, Andrea. How are you? All right, so we don't need a lot in the bottom of this. I just need enough so that my ice cream sits up. Not high enough. Oh, chicken Alfredo. That sounds delicious. I'm so hungry. I don't even know what we're having for dinner. I don't even know who's here right now. Okay. White clay. I mean, you can also put bling around here. I don't think I want to, but you can. You could. All right, so let's see what we got. I want this. I want that. I want that. Okay. Let's hollow this one out a little bit. This one's been dry for a really long time. I don't know if I'm going to get through it. Like long. Probably a year. I usually keep scoops like ready to go. But I have every color, but I wanted white because I like the decoupage best on white. That's just me. You can do whatever you like. So I'm just cutting some of the inside out so it like hugs it a little bit. More. Let's use this. Does anybody have any good plans for the weekend? It's Palm Sunday. My in-laws are coming over. So that should be fun. I don't know if nobody's talking or I'm not seeing comments anymore. I'm just making a mess. Making a mess. Okay, so let's see my favorite part of the cup. We'll do that. We'll do that. Do we need another? I think we might need another. Let me play with it a second. Hold on. In which case I will put let me put a skewer in here. Your paint is dry. What are you making? The Military Ranger Lounge. Oh, it's not fun. Let's put a skewer in here. Nothing big planned. Yes, you should relax, Tina. Oh, nice. How about we use a toothpick because it's thinner so we don't split my cone. So I don't think we need that. Let's just see. Just playing, just playing. Okay, I like that better. So I took the toothpick out. We just stuck it right in the clay. I'll keep something to hold it. And this is what we have now. I just need something for right there. And let's see what we're going to use for that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Hold on. I'm just looking. Just looking. I think we could put a straw. Let's see. I love it with a little bit of gold. So I will glue. I don't even think I have to glue it. I'm just going to write like that. What do we think? I'm thinking that I might want to just use a white and this. I think it's too much. I think I have too much and I'm not liking that. I got to face it to me. That's a little better. That's a little better. I think that's better. The other was too much. Plus it was four. It was four things and I can't. It's got to be 3, 5, 7. What do we think? We like this one better, right? Hi, Andrea. Yes, I see hearts. And then I can probably put some right in here, just some bling. Then we can use this one for here. And I do, yeah, I like that better. Dante, my son. No, I wish it was Diane's. Where are you? Are you there? We have a place over here called Diane's Dairy, and it's really good ice cream. Dante. Let's see. So now, what do you guys think? I like it. I like it. How cute on your tier tray, in your china closet. It's cute. I like it. Okay, so that's the blue chinoiserie. Now for the pink, we can do the pink on here, like so. Right? Or you can do the flower and then this on top, which I like both for different reasons. And then we're going to, next time I come, I don't know when that'll be, unless I decide to work on this. But this is going to have to be a whole thing. Like, I'm going to have to figure out if I'm going to decoupage this or if I'm just going to bling it. I feel like I want to do pearls and rhinestones similar to this. Just bling the whole thing and then have that silver chain hanging. We're going to think about it. This one I'm not going to rush on because this took me a while to do. But that's it. Does anybody want to see anything else? I'm going to, also, this is still really wet, so I don't want to decoupage this, but I'm going to decoupage the candy. And then I'll do the wrappers with gold foil. Okay, Tina. And then what else? What else? Is there anything else that you guys want? Did I show you everything? I think I showed you everything. What is that technique for the paintbrushes? Oh, good. I'm glad. So we made, well, I made this, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. So we're leaving that. We made a decoupage martini glass, and then we decoupaged the ice cream scoops and the ice cream cone and the macaron. And then we blinged out the cone. So we have a flower with the ice cream on top that's decoupaged, or we can just do 2 scoops. Say this one's hollowed out. 2 scoops like this. And then we also have this one. I think I like this with the flower. And the cherry on top. I like the way that looks. I think it's cute with the flower and the cherry on top. Like that. So I like this. I definitely like the way that looks. Or you could do a scoop underneath. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, decoupaging the ice cream scoops, if you have texture in it, I think should be fine. If you decoupage, I think the flour needs to be on top of the ice cream. If you can hollow it out. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? If it was white, I would say yes, but I don't like the pink on top of the white. That I'm sure that it looks good, but it bothers me because I feel like the darker color should be on the bottom. But that's just me. I'm sh- it, I'm sure that it would look good on if I saw somebody else do it, I would love it. But the way my brain works, I can't do it. I can't do it. It has to be darker color on the bottom. Yes, this is super cute, right? The flower with the cherry on top. And any of these, I could make a pink bling cherry for the top of this. I feel like that would be super cute. And then it's hard for me to hold it like that. It's not the right way. So you have to set them the right way. How it appeals to you. You have to set them that way. Right? Ooh, thank you. And that's it. What else? So this is what we were going to do, and then I changed my mind, which is still super cute. I just didn't finish it. I still have to bling the whole thing, and that's going to take a while. I just put some lace trim here. And that's it. And then you can use whatever bling you have. The shinier, the better for this. I'm also thinking I don't know. I have to really think on the big cone because I have ideas, but I don't know if I can execute them. And I certainly can't execute them when the cone is still soft. But that's it. Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to put the link to the bling I'll just put it in a post. Or should I put it in the live? I'll put it in a post because once Jan. So I hope that you guys try it. I hope you like it. I like it. I think it's super cute. But that just so you can do any kind of glass. You can do dishes. You can do really anything. So I showed you how to decoupage on the glass. Thank you, Alyssa. You're amazing, Tanya. You're amazing. Did everybody see Tanya's dolls that she made? I think she's on number 5 now. Go look at her page. If you don't follow her, go follow her. She's amazing. I love, love, love the pink. So we're going to be seeing a lot of the pink from me. I also love the blue. I don't know. I mean, that blue could go with my lemon theme because there's blue in my cake. Thanks, Caroline. I'll put the links to let me eat something and then I will put the links to the bling. I think we'll come back and do this big cone, or you'll just see that I've done it because sometimes I get a wild hair in the middle of the night and I got to do it right now. But I'll tell you how I made it. So this is just a paper mache cone. I used gold foil sheets. I put the gold foil sheets on. This is a square block of wood. I drilled a hole. I put the tip. That's not true. I drilled a hole. There is a wooden dowel that goes from here into this hole. Then there's a hole. This is a styrofoam cone. I rolled the clay out. I wrapped the clay around. It's still wet. Sorry. Can you hear her barking? I filled this up with pool noodle just so that I would have something to hold my dowel. And that's it. And now I'll figure out, I really want to like dangle chains from it. I have like an idea in my head, but I can't figure out how to execute it. So it's going to be for another day. Wait, hold on, what? Thanks, Kim. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And if you didn't, I just hope you had a good time. And that's it. When am I going to be live again? I'm live a couple times in April. We have a bunch of events. So that should be fun. If you make one of these, please tag me. I would love to see your take on it. And that's it. If you have any questions, as always, you know how to find me. You know where I am. What else? That's it. So that was my idea for today. I know it was a little bit all over the place, but it was really like the ice cream theme with the decoupage chinoiserie. That's what it was. I am Wendy from Personally Yours by Wendy. I create things that make me happy, and I hope they make you happy too. And that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Have a great weekend. Happy Palm Sunday. Happy Easter if I don't see you, or whatever you celebrate, Passover, anything. That's it. I love you all. Mwah. Thanks, Jane Ann. I miss your face too. I miss you all. I will see you soon. I wish I had my schedule, but I'll post my schedule. Go check it. I will go check out your bunnies right away. Well, after I eat something. You too, Mary. Thanks for the laugh too. Bye. Love you guys.